literally buy a lottery ticket. Well, you know when we moved here, and there was that strange little hole down in the corner there? This one is what I'm tracking it back to. This down here was like it when we moved, yes? And then every time the shower happens, because it's all the floor has all warped from a past time, yes? All the water runs and drains down this here, yes?
Yeah.
Okay, we should buy a lottery ticket, especially Amir, because she soaks the floor. It's natural in the shower, okay? Oh, come. Painter and decorator. You know how he likes to use his tactics of never fix a problem, just hide it so it gets worse. Using his waterproof mastics, yeah? Well, I followed it to this because I noticed that the ceiling is that same mastic shit that he puts everywhere, yes? And then when I tipped this out, there's water in it. You see? Like the ceiling is warped all here. It was already like it when we moved in. Now, the water fills in there, and whoever's in the bathroom at the time was on the floor, dies. That's electric shock. It's full of water. Now, yeah, that's probably from us when we shower and different things like that. It's not helpable, but if you notice across here, it's the same mastics that he uses. Stephen King. Never fix a problem, never ever fix a problem. Just mastics it.
Just cover it with something.
There's water all over this, and I turned it off because I suspected it. I was just sitting there thinking to myself, where does all that water go when it goes in that little hole? Because, you know, there's like cracks here, along here, there's the mastic stuff all the way along here, there's warping over here, and it's all running along here as well. So that shows you a very long problem of this situation.
Yeah.
Well, and all the way across here. No leaks, but there has been one. Man, do you trust my gut when I say turn off the lights? Well, I turned the lights on, and it still works. That's weird. And that water is because the floor, I can't show you it, it all runs this way. And then it all doops down here. It like runs. But the whole floor does. I think there's been a leak at one stage from this bad boy in here. Because all that across the wall. So, which has uncovered something. How many people have strangely died in a bathroom and the coroner has just not looked for electric shock but ruled it as a heart attack? Because you might get out of the shower and the floor be wet and it runs into your light downstairs. Then it zaps you. And if it doesn't blow the RCD, you lay dead whilst everything dries on the floor. And the coroner comes in and it's like, there's no electrics. So, something needs to be done with the lights on the downstairs underneath all bathrooms. And they need to be securely and waterproof fixing and housing in order to stop anybody else in any other household anywhere else from getting a severe electric shock. That's weird. You know, there's been a leak here before. Something's gone down because everything is all spongy in here. The mold has been hidden under the paint and the wallpaper. There's lots of it here. I mean, I've just cleaned it all off of here. Now, it leaks from this shower door, which someone has put in some silicone and stuff, but it just doesn't do the job. You see it's wet. And it also leaks underneath this as well, from down there, inside these. I have no idea. This is what they said that they were fixing. Do you know what I mean? When we moved in, so I'm not really sure it actually holds any water, to be honest. It all comes out. I'm not really sure what to do about it, to be honest. The whole thing there's something wrong with the floorboard down there. It's like it's not even there. Oh yeah. Buy a lottery ticket. I was just following it because I was just like, I don't know, usually where he sticks this mastic shit, there's a leak. Like, there was one here. And I'll show you the other side of that, which, I don't know, that's his telltale signature. When it leaks, he waterproofs it. That's the thing, but not the socket. Now if we go into the kitchen, there's something very untoward going off in that corner. Now I can't get to it. I've tried having all of these off and they're just like, I don't know, I've taken out all the screws and I still can't get into it. It runs all the way down. And we got a lot of silverfish here, a lot of silverfish. I think I found the reason why, and everything in here, in this cupboard in the winter, gets condensated. Yeah. I don't know. I'm not really sure about this guy. But you can see that he'll put this mastic stuff there. You see? And this telltale sign across here once again. Buy a lottery ticket, tell me, old son. Buy a lottery ticket. This has been leaking in there for a while. Now I can see it. It's almost, I don't know. I've sucked out, you know, because I've brought this through here, and I thought, I don't know, give it a go. And it's sucking out one of these. And it's like, goes off at night, and it goes off during the day. Then it goes off at night, and it goes off during the day. I just can't suck the water out of this house. It just will not stop. It's pretty darn crazy, actually. So I think I found the problem. That is some fucking weird shit, man. I'm sorry about my language and stuff, but it's this mastic stuff I see, and I follow it. And this stuff, it's waterproof, whatever it is, but not down near the place where the water gets in. No. Just in the places where the water comes through. It's full of water. Well, that's a good job I found it, because if it had got my little girl, or any of my children, I would be fucking pissed. I don't know, actually. I wouldn't like to know myself. That's incredible. That is incredible. So, risks. So therefore, if there are any bathrooms upstairs, shouldn't it ought to be from the council to rule in a new law that says all things below the, the bathroom should be all fully waterproofed. It's weird. We waterproof all the sockets outside, but we don't do the ones underneath our showers and shit. It's, I don't know. And then how many people have died in a bathroom under some mysterious circumstances and it's just been ruled as heart attack and not electrocution? And then, can it cause a fire? Because, I mean, it's not blowing the trip. One time it blew the trip. Now I figured it out. Now I figured it. Yeah. Yeah. That's why all the mastics are over everything. It's literally everywhere. He just uses it for everything. Where there's water, there's mastics. Let's waterproof it, you know? And it's this as well. This was like it when we moved in. I don't know. Yeah. I'm not whinging. I'm just noticing that. So, I don't know. I first thought it was the boiler, but I'm going to change my... I'm going to say one time it was the boiler that leaked, and the other time it's this. And we moved into it with it like that. And I don't know what's behind. I think it's so rotten there. I don't know. They okayed this and checked this all off. Council come round and everyone's been here. Then I have to ask the question, and I know you don't like to ask these questions, but Who the fuck is regulating all of this? What are you doing when you come round and check? You're not checking for risk to life? I think you ought to be. I think this needs looking at a little bit more. Bathrooms upstairs and anything fall below it in the circumference where the water could run need to be waterproof. Why is it not done? That should be done. Common sense. Yeah, I don't know. He waterproofs everything there, but not where the water is actually getting in. It's not down there. Everywhere else has had the silicone, but not that. Do you see where I'm at? A little bit of a loss with this. Everything's had it. Everything has had it. You know, when we first moved in, this is just what it is, but not down here. I mean, this is all rotten anyway. There's a hole here, and the floorboard is gone. The whole floorboard. It's very squishy there, and all the water runs yum. When you have the shower, man. See, I put the shower curtain in, but I think it's also leaking in there as well. Yeah. Well, I don't think it. I know it because I can see it down the wall on the inside when I lift the panel up. I ain't got a screwdriver to hand to have another look. I wonder what that staining was on the wall. I just thought it was something to do with the boiler. You should never dismiss things like that again. Thought it was something to do with in here. Because this has leaked once before. You can definitely see it on the wall there.
Yeah, that's undeniable. There and on the tops of that. Something as well.
Yeah, I don't know. There was a lot of mould in here, but luckily we've cleared most of that up. I'm not moaning, just saying, you know. Interesting.